Hi friends, and welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. Today's video, I have 4 winter themed DIYs for you that are going on my mantle, but you could probably put them anywhere. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do, make sure you give me that thumbs up and comment. Let me know what you liked. If you're returning, I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you all for being here and supporting my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Brenda and I appreciate you being here as well. So with all that being said, let's get to crafting. Okay, here is DIY number 1. So for this DIY, I started out with 2 of these signs that I got from Dollar Tree, as well as a decal that I printed or created on my Cricut MySpace or Cricut Design Space, my Waverly chalk paint in the color white, and this Folk Art silver glitter paint. So of course I start off by taking the hangers off of both of those signs, and then I realized I still had a lot of glitter on my table from the previous video. So I'm trying to clean it all off, and then I'm just laying it out here, and I am going to use a couple of these jumbo craft sticks and some 5-gallon stir sticks that I had that had been cut previously. I ran out of the jumbo craft sticks, so I decided to use those to attach on the back of the sign to make those signs come together. And so once I had that all done, I painted it all with my white chalk paint. And once that was dry, I took my silver glittery paint, and I'm like doing distressing brush strokes. I wanted it to just have that silvery, sparkly look to it. And I love the way it came out because it just makes it kind of look like there's ice on the picture, which is kind of what I was going for. Then I took my chippy brush and I just went along and just brushed over the edges like you see there all the way around that picture or those pictures. Once I was done, I used my silver metallic paint marker that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I am just outlining the snowflakes on the top there, which probably didn't really need to be done because you don't see those snowflakes very well at the end. But you'll see that in a little bit. Then I took my decal and I am laying it on to my picture there, and it says silver white winters that melt into spring. And that's kind of why I wanted those silver streaks, because I just thought that that would just look really good with that saying. So once I get this all on, and I have this sped way up, guys. I always seem to have problems with those. I took 3 of these wood snowflakes and some of these little snowflakes from, the little ones are from Hobby Lobby, the bigger ones from Dollar Tree. I did put some spackling into the ornament hole on those bigger ones, but then I painted all of them black, and then I gave them a good coating of the glitter, silver glitter paint there. And then once they were all dry, I just laid them out where I wanted them on the sign, and I'm just going to hot glue them in place. And once I get them all hot glued, I took this ribbon I got from Amazon, and I'll have it in my Amazon store. You can find the link for it in my link tree. And I'm just making the Brenda bow. I'm making the awareness sign and then scrunching up in the middle. But this is really thick ribbon, and it's kind of stiff. So I was having a little hard time there getting it to scrunch and to look right. But when I finally got it, I trim it off, and I get no, I don't get a twist tie. I get some jute string. And I'm just going to use that to tie in the middle of my bow. So I just tie it really tighten as much as I could, and then tie a knot in the back. And I was just wanting to kind of fluff it, make sure it was all going to look okay once I got that tied in. So then I just trim off the back, and I'm going to dovetail the ends and fluff my bow. And then after that, I'm going to hot glue it to the board, and that is really all there was left for this DIY. I think it came out so pretty. My winter colors are black and white and silver, and I love it. Oh, I did take a couple more of those snowflakes and painted them and added them to cover the holes for where the hangers were. So there they are. You have to let me know what you think about this, if you like it, if you think you'll recreate it. Yeah, just let me know what you think about it in the comment box below. And here's DIY number 2. So for those of you that don't know, I am a chalk couture designer. So I got this off of their Black Friday event, this Snow Rider transfer I love. And then also with that frame I got from Chalk Couture. And I'm using my chalk paste in the color Storm, Bright White, and Candy Apple Red. So one of the things that I love about Chalk Couture is that if you mess up or you want to change out your picture, you can just wash it off because it's chalk paste. So it washes right off if you have one of these surfaces and you don't make it permanent. So here I'm just, because I haven't used this transfer before, I was just fuzzing it there so that when you pull this transfer off, since it has an adhesive on the back, it won't stretch it because you want it to be a little smoother pulling off. Here I'm just using my Storm chalk paste to cover the small wordings, and then I'll use white for all the big words and the snowflakes. So this I had to do twice. This is the second time, or first time actually, that I did it. I didn't show my second time because when I pulled it off, I'm still learning a lot about this, and I think I needed to add thicker coats because there was a lot of it worn off. And that's what I love about Chalk Couture, is that I could just wash it off, dry it, and start over. And so it just makes it, I don't know. I mean, normally you think about it, if you did a stencil, you would have to throw it away and start all over for a regular stencil. So anyway, so here you see, I show that I'm doing some snowflakes in the black shimmer, but I decided I really didn't like that. So the second time I did it, I just did all the snowflakes in white. And then I am just covering the top of that sled with my Candy Apple Red. And I did the sleigh runners with that Storm Gray color as well. So then after I get this all done and coated, I will pull it off. And you know, there was still some spots in the gray that didn't come out as good. So I did go back and do a little bit of touch up, and it looks beautiful now. So there it is. It was really simple. I thought about adding a bow to it, but this stuff, you guys, is just so beautiful. I didn't want to take away from it. I love this transfer. So let me know if you're interested in Chalk Couture, if you'd like to be a designer, if you'd like to order some, if you'd like to be part of the Chalk Club. I'd love to answer your questions. So here in my description box, you will find the link to my link tree that has links to my social media, Chalk Couture, Amazon store, all the things, as well as the Buy Me a Coffee link in case you would like to bless me with some coffee. So here is DIY number 3. You guys, I love this DIY. So I started out with this muffler from Dollar Tree, these 2 candles from Dollar Tree, this bag of decorative scatter from Walmart, some jute twine, and some of this fern pick from Dollar Tree. So I started off by cutting where the seam of this faux fur muffler was, and I'm just going to cut this in half. Now it's a double lined, as you can see there. I was kind of looking at it, and when you cut it, of course, you know, you're going to have faux fur everywhere. But I measured how much I was going to need, and I am just trimming it down here. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to wrap it around this candle. This is so simple, you guys. And I just love the way this turns out. And then I put some hot glue on my glass, and I'm just going to wrap that muffler around it. And then I just kind of glue the 2 pieces together like you see there. And then I don't know what was going on with my glue gun. It wouldn't stand up. And then my candle fell over. It was crazy. Anyway, so then I did the same with the other part. Folded it in half so it had a good seam there, and then hot glued that. Then I did that to both, but then I just took some of this jute rope that I got from Walmart, and I'm just wrapping it around. I think I wrapped it around probably 4 or 5 times. And then you'll see here I tie it in a bow, but I am going to change that out and tie it in a knot and a little bit. But then I'm just going to add some of the greenery picks to it, a pine cone, and I'm going to make a little shoestring bow with my my black check ribbon. There it is. And put that in the middle. And I love this. You guys, these would make great gifts. If you're looking for a last minute gift, you could use, if you can't find the muffler, you could use the mop heads, the white mop heads. You could use a sweater. A sweater would be really pretty. Like if you cut up an old sweater, there's all kinds of things that you could use for this, but I absolutely love this. I think this is actually my favorite of all of these things. If you are enjoying today's video today and you like home decor on a budget, as well as holiday decor, thrift flips, and occasional Dollar Tree haul, oh my goodness, and gift ideas, then hit that subscribe button, become part of our family. I would love to have you join. And hit that notification bell so you are notified whenever I upload a new video, which usually is on Wednesdays, unless I'm participating in a challenge. Then I may have other videos as well. And if you like this video, make sure you give me that thumbs up and comment. That really helps my channel grow by letting YouTube know that you like my content, and then they will push it out there a little bit more for others to see and enjoy. So here I'm just adding the little greenery picks that came in that bag from Walmart, the table scatter stuff. And then I am just going to add a pine cone. I'm just tying a knot there to the top part of those little picks. And then I'm going to put the bow right on top. And like I said, you guys, I cannot wait to put these up by my fireplace. The mantle on my fireplace. It's going to be beautiful. I just love it's farmhouse. It's rustic. I'm in love with it. Can I say it too many times? Anyway, it's so simple. And like each one was probably, well, for the 3 of them, it was 1, 2, 3, less than $4. And then I had some of those little wood ornament things there, rounds, and then I just put them on the bottom. I didn't hot glue them or glue them. You could if you wanted to, but I just thought it looked really pretty sitting on one of those. And there they are. I just love them. Oh, I just think they're so pretty. Okay, DIY number 4. So for this DIY, I took some more of this decorative scatter from Walmart. I took some of these pails or buckets from Dollar Tree, these mop heads from Dollar Tree, and 4 of these little mini Christmas trees from Dollar Tree. So I start off by getting them all out of the boxes and taking the bottom piece off of each one. And I'm just going to save all those little pieces because I know I could use them at some point for a DIY. So then I go through and I open each one of them up. Now these trees are very sad. They're very thin. So that's why I'm using 2. I'm taking 2 of them together, and a couple of the branches fell off of one. So I'm using them to tie them together. But you could also use the garland clips that you get from Dollar Tree. You can even get some from Hobby Lobby to just tie them around to keep them together. Then I just go through and I am just fluffing up all the branches. I was kind of bringing them down in a downward motion. And then I put some foam in, floral foam inside my pail, and I stick the tree inside of it and then finish fluffing it. Then I took these little mop head things and I am cutting them down in half, and you can tell where that's split with the fuzz, and I'm just kind of trying to open it up, the fuzz, so I'm not cutting so much of the fuzziness away. And that way it kind of helps so that you don't have as much of the fuzz laying all around. So once I got it all done, I stuck them all around inside the pails so that it looks like snow on the bottom of that tree. And once I get those all in place, then I'm going to take that decorative scatter. I'm going to take the little white balls and I'm going to just start hot gluing them all around on the branches, as well as some of the pine cones, so that it looks like there's snowballs and pine cones on those branches. And I do that all the way around both trees. Now I do this twice, so really there was 4 trees, but I'm just going to show you the one. So once I got those all on there, then I took my apple barrel snow white paint and a little brush, and I'm just brushing it all along all of the branches. And I'll tell you what, guys, it was flicking paint everywhere. I had it on my forehead. I had it on my shirt, which ruined my shirt that I was wearing. I had it all over the place. So be careful if you recreate this. Be ready to have paint everywhere, because the way I'm brushing it, if you do it that way, you're going to get paint splatters. So then when I was done, I took some black checked ribbon, and I'm just making my bow like I normally do, using a twist tie, and I'm just going to twist that on and then put some jute cord around the middle and twist it, or use the twist tie to wrap around the top of the tree. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not calling it buffalo check, why I keep correcting myself, I did hear someone say that buffalo check is red and black. When it's black and white, it's either gingham or plaid or black check. So that's why I just keep stopping myself from saying or buffalo check. Man, I'm having a hard time talking today. Oh my goodness, you guys, I am sorry. But you know, if you get a laugh from it, then that's great. I'm always happy to give you a laugh. Okay, so once I get done fluffing it here, I think I will dovetail the ends, and then that's when I'm going to add it to the top of the tree. And I think that's all I do, but let's see. Sorry, that wasn't from, oh yeah, I had these snowflakes that I cut out for a previous video, and I ended up not using them. They were just out of some scrapbook paper I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just hot gluing them onto the front of the pails. And that was all there is for this one as well. And there they are. They are so cute, and I think they're going to look very pretty on top of my mantle as well. You'll have to let me know what you think about these, and if you like them, if you'd recreate them, all the good things. And I am so glad you guys joined me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing your comments. I always love responding to your comments and getting to know you guys a little bit better. Here is a final reveal of all the projects. Again, if you are new, I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button and become part of our family. If you want more information on Couture, you can find the link for it in my link tree, but you could also message me and I would love to give you more information about it. So with all that being said, you guys, I hope you have a very blessed week. I will be back on Friday with another video. I am kind of wrapping up. I've only got a few more videos left for the year. But I am excited for the new year and to start some regular crafting. So guys, with all that being said, have a blessed week, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.